Hey guys, so I want to do something new. This is my patch 9.9 mid lane tier list. You gotta know I'm a mid laner. I'm gonna do separate videos for each lane and role in the game. Starting with mid lane. Each role will get its own video, but we're starting with mid. So my tier list is probably looking a little different than the average tier list. But we'll start it off with Uri. You can use either her Great Element build or Electrocute build. I think both are extremely equally good, but for different reasons. Electrocute allows you to be a damage carry. Great so low damage than Electrocute, so you're not so much of a damage carry, you're more of just a control mage. I can't really say which one I prefer. I like them both. The thing working now. Sorry, volume cut out. Alright, sorry about that. Alright. Next up, we have Talon. The ultimate roaming mid laner. Insanely good. You gotta know he's the only pure assassin that I use. Just because he's really fun, really strong, and he does what I like him to do. He's great at pushing and roaming. First back team mods that makes it so much easier to push and roam. With a little extra damage to your combo too. Quite nice. Sleeper OP being Vladimir. The champion just does not seem to ever get nerfed. And if you build something that gives him HP, it will give him AP as well. If something gives him AP, it's also giving him HP. So you could build a Ludens on him and get HP along with AP. You could build a Paralyzers and still get AP from it, while also upping your health. This champion is stupid the way his passive works. So he gets to be ridiculously tanky, while still I've even seen someone go full tank Silas mid and still one shot with a round of hit ability. It's like it shouldn't be a thing, but it is. Next we have Talia mid. Some people think Talia is not S tier anymore. She is legitimately. She's holding like a 55% win rate in mid with a pretty good pick rate. She's very strong. Her pick rate is equal to that of talent, but she has a higher win rate. The reason she's coming back now is due to a lot of her bad matchups leaving the meta, and a lot of her good matchups coming back in. It makes her a very strong champion. I've tried her. I ended up feeding early, but then I end up just my first game out with her. I feed early against someone that's supposed to be a counter to me, and then out of nowhere I'm just freaking 1v1ing the crap out of them 2 minutes later and getting a shutdown, getting back into the game. Like, it's insane. The champion damage output is absurd. Also, I wanted to specify, I think these are like the 3 bats. They are extremely good pushing moments. You can push extremely quickly and easily with Talia, and then her pat allows you to roam quickly. Talent E lets you roam quickly. He's great at shoving and roaming. Uri has great roam to allow it to come at you from any angle, while still being very safe. Very good at pushing. I think these are the 3 bets right here. The absolute bets. And then it's like between these 3 at the next one. So speaking of which, we have Nico. A lot of people don't put her at S tier, they put her A tier, and I think that's incorrect. Nico had few bad matchups, but a lot of good ones in the meta at the moment. She's extremely safe with her W, gives her movement speed when you use it, and it clones her so you can. I've seen Nico at 1 AP get away alive because of that W when they activate it. They send off 2 separate clones both going toward the same place, but in different ways. Like one will go diagonal to the turret, the other go diagonal to the turret, and you have to guess which one's which. Which one's the clone, which one's the real one. You go after one, and if it's a clone, then Nico gets away. It's really amazing, and they don't got enough time to trick you to go, oh, that's the clone, okay, I'll go after this one. No, they don't got time. Your movement beam to get plenty far away. So they had to choose which one's the real one, which one's the fake. Ability to mimic the look of anyone on her team, along with the auto attack and stuff, is really just stupid. You can just throw people so off. Like once I went to mid lane at level 1, the third game, and with the first minion wave, I came looking like our top laner, which was a chaos. So the enemy was like, wait, what? And our chaos just wasn't showing up at top at the time, because the minion wave hadn't quite reached top yet. And he just like, wait, what? And I end up actually autoing him and queuing him, and he doesn't even return fire because he's just so baffled about what was going on. He forgot Nico had that. And he's just like, wow, you actually got me with that. I'm like, yeah, bitch. I love it. It's fun. She's very strong. You guys know I'm holding an extremely good win rate on her. Not as high as my eye win rate, but very close. And not as many games as I do on eye, but still a very high number. The champion auto-countered a lot of the top-tier champs. Talia countered. Talon countered. Basically in the 80 assassin. Uri countered. Violet countered. Catelyn countered. Lut countered. Zed countered. Malta countered. Yautro countered. Gorky countered. Lysandra countered. Like, you got so many, like, the A tier and S tier champs that do get counted. Even some B tiers that will pop up quite frequently because they're still pretty good champions. Are countered by you. Like, that's insane to think about. You counter so many mid laners. And not to mention the amount of top laners, and bot lane champions and junglers that you auto counter in the game. You counter quite a few of them. Meaning, chances are, you're going to be picking Nico into a team comp that had at least 2 people to counter. It's pretty good. She's not bad against Fitz either. By the way, and not bad against Cassiopeia, or even Cat for that matter, or Morg, or Jillian, or anything. Like, she's very good, doesn't have any bad matchups. So, very simple. Zoe, we did nerf knocked her out of S tier for a little bit, but she came back due to nerf to other top mid laners, I should say. Not the strongest roamer. Her push is a little slow. And she's not the strongest roamer. So you're gonna actually just look to stay in lane most games and not really look for roam. Only roam when you absolutely have to. Nico, you can definitely roam with her. She has relatively strong roam with a lot of AoE, so she can get past minions and do stuff when she roams. Her W leaves her very safe, allows her to chase down as well. Vlad is with Zoe, not a very strong roamer, and struggle to get lane priority in the early game, so you won't be roaming that much with him. You're just looking to sit in farm lane. But these 4 here, you're looking to roam with. Nico a little less, the 3 other primary roamers. Nico can definitely look for roams, it wouldn't hurt, but generally speaking, you're just looking to stay in lane with her as well. But her roams aren't bad, you could definitely roam on her, and she does have a safety net. Though to your S tiers, in A we have Lust, Catelyn, Zed, Vid, Violet, Malta, Cassiopeia, Cat, Vel, Morg, Yautro, Jillian, and Corky. In B, we have Lysandra due to recent nerf. She did get slightly buffed, but she also took a nerf at the same time. Aftershock isn't very good on her anymore because it no longer sells with AP, it sells with AP with HP instead, and you don't exactly build any HP items on her. I think the resistances also sell with HP if I'm not mistaken. So you pretty much, Aftershock is just not that great on her anymore. So even though she did get a little bit of a buff to her, I think to her E, her bad keystone took a huge nerf. When it comes, well, it's a buff for tank, but a nerf for mages like her. So she would already be tier. I think if they hadn't buffed her E, she would have been falling down like E or D. But the fact they buffed her E did keep her in B. Then we have Diana. Not a good pushing, not good at shoving wave. Can't get lane priority very easily in the early game. Same thing, like what right now we're in a very push and roam bait mid lane. So you're looking to push and roam, which is why these 4 champions are definitely up here, especially these 3. Zed's roams are okay, and with recent nerf to him, he's just gonna sit in A tier. Then we got Taroth, not a bad champion, but just too weak in the early game. Anivia, then we got Joel. Valiant Joel's in B. He'd borderline, I should be putting him up here, he'd borderline an S tier champion. Not S tier, but A tier. He's right up there with Talon as one of the strongest roaming champions in the game. Few champions in the game can match his roams. Talon with his E lets him just roam super fast, not have to go around terrain, just jump over instead. His thing allowed him to go through terrain, making it very quick and easy to roam, but there's an issue with the champion. Low base damage and AP talent are not the greatest. Coupled with long cooldowns, high mana costs, to make him just not that great. He's borderline an A tier champ though. He definitely is borderline A. Maybe we'll see an Aurelian Troll buff in the coming weeks and stuff that will bring him up into A or maybe even S, but otherwise he's sitting in B. So Nivea, great team fighter, really good damage output once he gets going, but she's just a bit weak. She can't get lane priority, she can't push, she can't roam. She should not roam even when she had enough damage to quickly push lane, because her roam was just lackluster. Veigar, same issue that she had, there's also better versions of him at this point, so, just play one of the better versions. Syndra, not bad, definitely pretty strong for what she does, but it's just lacking right now. Very weak push and roam potential, not a lot of roaming power to her. Her damage is not like optimal compared to a lot of the higher tier mid laners, which is why she's in B. Her Blanc, pretty decent roams, decent damage, but with recent nerf to her Q, which is her sigil, her main form of damage, it dropped her down hard. Because her favorable matchup got nerfed and put out of the meta, while her unfavorable one came back into the meta, which is added on to why she dropped even further. That's Twisted Fate. Not a lot I'm going to say about Twisted Fate. I'm sure you guys understand why he's in B and not any higher. Nautilus mid. Nautilus mid is not terrible, but it's not good. It had a lot of bad matchups in mid, in my opinion. The way this works, Nautilus mid, honestly, is just a counter pick to Assassin's because of his natural tankiness coupled with his insane amount of CC. It makes for a nightmare for someone like Talon or Zed to deal with, because the melee base, they have to come up to you to fight you, and you struggle to kill a tank anyway, so he had tank stats through leveling up, making him kind of difficult for you to kill, especially with all that CC. And his damage is not terrible, so That's why he, like, out. If you run into someone like a Talia, an Ari, a Nico, a Zoe, a Lut, Violet, a Mauta, a Cassiopeia, a Velcott, a Morg, a Jillian, a Valentor, a Taroth, a Viga, Syndra, an Oriana, a Galio even. It's at the end of days for you. Heck, Vladimir as well. Although champions do so well in the Nautilus mid, most of the S and A tier do good into him, so that's why he'd be. He's literally just there to counter something like Talon, Zed, Katarina, a Blanc, Yautro, like, he's just there to counter the attack, and that's literally all he is, attack to counter. Finally for B tier, we have Oriana, a very good mid laner. I would say she is borderline A tier. I should probably put it up here. So these two are borderline A tier. The rest of them are just sitting comfortably in B tier, not looking to go anywhere. But these two actually are borderline A. So they're definitely not bad. They fit into quite a few team comps. Oriana, unlike Evelyn Troll, even though she's really great at pushing, her roams are lackluster. So she's great at getting lane priority, but her roams are not that great, so there you go. D tier, Galio. Used to be like one of the tip top mid laners, but nerf to his mana cost, his cooldown, his base damage, his ratio. Just made him go from up here over time to down here. Cut it. Mid laner, obviously at a jungler he's good, but at a mid laner, Echo, Aurelia used to be like up here in the territory, the A and S tier territory, but repeated nerf coupled with the fact he can no longer block magic damage or decrease the mat damage, it left her in a bad spot mid. Because most of the mid laners you see here are magic damage focused. You have Uri, Talia, Nico, Vlad, Zoe, Lot, Katarina, needs magic damage. Fid, magic damage. Silas, magic damage. Mauta, magic damage. Cassiopeia, magic damage. Magic damage, magic damage, magic damage, magic. Magic, 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 magic. Most people in the mid lane are magic damage dealers. So you don't do so well into most of them, unfortunately. You can't block the damage, and a lot of them have a good chunk of TC to the kit, so they'll just top you all in that you try and do. Jade used to be up here territory, but a few nerfs on dropped to here. We got Azir, used to be the king god up here, but repeat nerfs brought him here. Not many favorable matchups in the meta right now. Most of them are unfavorable. Very lackluster roams. Not a bad team fighter though. Right, obviously amazing in pro play. But terrible in solo queue. It's just no way to really have the level of communication you need to pull him off. You would literally have to just be spending the entire game just typing and not even moving from the spot you're in order to communicate everything you need to communicate to your team. So you can't really get much done on him. In pro play where you have, or if you do like a flat queue of 4 or more people, or 3 or more people, then yeah, you can definitely pull riots off. But in solo queue, where you just don't have strong enough communication, ain't gonna work. They did a champion that required a lot to communicate to. Next, we have Train. Train used to be a very strong mid laner, but repeated nerfs coupled with the current meta, he just can't keep up. Akali, yet another champion that is very weak solo queue wise. She can definitely do well if you're like one trick pony, 3 billion games on her, but she's more of a pro play champion. Where she's extremely good at pro play, not so much at solo queue. It's just better versions of him. I'm just going to say that. Better versions. The champion AP challenge coupled with the big damages. Just leave them lackluster. Zoe being a super majorly trashy champion that is also super short range, had no escapes, no HP sustain in her kit, just leaves her very easy to deal with. And that's it for the tier list. Once again, if you're looking to climb solo queue quick, D3 will give you pretty much free elo. D3 being the strongest pushing moment in the current meta, having a few terrible matchups, but a lot of favorable ones. At early, you should be crushing him, not crushing him. You go even. It depends on. It's more of a Joe matchup. Joe matchup between Ari and Zed. Joe matchup between Ari and Fitz. You crush Silas. You crush Mount. You crush Catio. Now you get crushed by Katarina, but it's winnable if you just know when to time your charm. Basically, if you know when to time your charm, you should be good. Velcard, you crush him. More crush. You outthrow it. A still matchup. The other point. Talon, crush. Go even. Crush. Go even. Crush. Go even. Crush. Lose 2. So, out of the tippy top tier, the 3, as I say, they don't have many bad matchups. Talia, beat Nico, beat Zoe, crush. Go lose 2. Go even, crush. Go even, crush. Lose 2. So, out of 10, not many like straight up lost matchups. So, it's pretty good. But nonetheless, hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next one. Once again, if you're wondering how I decided on it, I've used many websites looking over win rate, pick rate, ban rates, all that stuff, coupled with help from Diamond 2 and above players that I've taught to on a regular basis in the game, because, buds of mine now Diamond 2 up all to help me with putting it together, and this is roughly what the meta currently is looking like for mid lane. If you want straight up free elo, it's gonna be your gal. The safest out of all of them with her ability to triple dash. Whatever champion in the game had a triple dash, you can get her dash down to like a 30-second or lower cooldown. Talon hit ult, you can get down to like a 24-second cooldown. Just with a normal build by running Ultimate Hunter instead of Rapid Hunter. And allows you to, both ults are basically up whenever you want them up. But nonetheless, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.